We hope to build a new transportation system that can move up to 2,000 miles an hour, floating on a magnetic repulsive field or an air cushion. If 40 or 50 people have to leave the train, we slow up to 100 miles an hour, lift off the passenger section, or slide it off and slide on a section with the passengers getting on. This represents the building of underwater dams within the Gulf Stream. This dam will route the waters of the sea into a spillway so that fish and marine life are separated from the turbine blades. The Gulf Stream will generate power to oxygenate the waters, to eliminate the red tide, to monitor marine life, and build an ecological relationship between the total oceanographic world and the continents. Let's not wait for nature to do it. We loused it up. We're going to have to clean it up.
This is what the total city...
The total city looks like this. This is an ecological program. The cities are all immersed in beautiful gardens, where there are lakes, recreation areas, art centers, music centers, cultural centers. And surrounding the city, we have the agricultural belt where we grow foods hydroponically. Between cities, we let everything go back to nature. All of the new cities will be a university in essence. There's no courses that are used to exploit or abuse any other human being. The center of the city, the nucleus, will house an electronic computer. The computers do not control people. They maintain safety, they oversee the environment, maintain ecological balance between animal life and plant life. All the machines do is control the physical entities that comprise the environment. We feel that machines ought to do the filthy or the repetitious or the boring jobs, that man has to be free to pursue the higher things, the higher possibilities of man. What is to be done precisely? An international system for the maximum utilization of the world's resources without any special privileged group. There's no technical elite, no scientific group that sit on cushions that make the decisions. What form of government? Resource management government. Non-political, neither communist, fascist, socialist, free enterprise. Merely the installation of resource management to enhance the lives of all human beings.
We've come to Naples, Florida today to check out the Baker Museum, who have curated a beautiful exhibition. We've made it up to the exhibition hall where Jacque Fresco's life's work is on display, decade by decade, through an entire century, starting from the 1910s through the 2010s. We're here with Frank Verpoorten, the director and chief curator of the Baker Museum. We'd like to learn, first of all, what made you decide to house this exhibition at the Baker?
We are the first venue, I believe, on record, the first in the United States to devote an exhibition to this subject. The impetus really for this came from the portrait of Jacque Fresco that Harry the Zitter took, I believe, in 2013. It's been a good response, really. I mean, you're going to think this is funny, but especially the response also from different media and so many different, I guess, young filmmakers who are interested in this person and what he's accomplished so far. Recently I was here with an architect who saw the exhibition for over 20 minutes, was not familiar with this artist, even though this architect is in his mid to late 50s. And he said, this is so remarkable. And he was looking at some of the designs, and he said, I can show you some architects or designers who are working on this sort of concept right now. In Jacque's case, these were designs that he made in the 60s or 70s. You know, so.
These are the 50s. These are pretty futuristic, considering we didn't send a rocket to the moon until 1969. For the 50s, these are pretty ahead of their time.
But also, look at how serious he took himself from the very early days. I mean, this is really remarkable. He knew he was onto something very big, and you have to take yourself serious. We're very proud that we were the first to breach this topic.
One last chance to live.
we fail to accept responsibility for our own future, there will be no future.